The very first thing that I want to tell you, listeners and watchers of this video, is that Dynamite Comics are cooking right now. I'm hooked with Thundercats. I am dived in, locked in with Thundercats, but I will take this detour into Hercules. Not Marvel's Hercules, but Disney's Hercules. It's getting a comic series by Dynamite, and I'm super excited to go on this journey with you guys. Because if you guys know me personally, then you know that I am a huge Disney fan, and that Disney was one of the reasons I wanted to be a voice actor or do anything in entertainment in the first place. That was one of the biggest things pulling me in that direction. And I love the Hercules movie, not just because of the story, but because of the music centered around the movie. But we finally get to see what happens with Hercules after he declines his godhood and decides to live with Meg as a mortal. We pick up this story where Hercules is seemingly in a trance or being shrouded in darkness or swallowed with darkness, with an unknown villain monologuing about how they have defeated gods before, meaning that Hercules will be going up against a menacing foe soon enough. But the real story really picks up a week prior to those events, where Phil is announcing the return of Hercules from accomplishing one of his labors, which I believe was defeating the Nehemian lion, which is one of the folklores or one of the labors that the tale of Hercules encompasses. He's like, who saves you from the monsters? Who keeps Greek safe? Who like makes it safe to what? Like just hyping Hercules up. And Hercules is so excited to come back and say, I've been doing all these labors. I've been saving all these people, but I would love to see my father's face be proud. And he goes to the temple of Zeus to have a one-on-one with Zeus where he's like, yeah, that's cool and all, but when will you be done? What do you mean, when am I going to, what do you mean, Dad? What does that mean? When am I going to be done? Am I done yet? What is that supposed to mean? Because if you watch the movie and if you know the story, he gives up his godhood to stay with Meg and the humans. And at first, Zeus and Hera and the rest of the Greek gods are like, yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. We support you. But now Zeus is like, yeah, if I'm going to be honest, I thought it was like a phase. I thought it was just something that young people go through and that you would grow out of it and you'd eventually want to join us. So he's not really being supportive, which is really causing Hercules some inner turmoil. But it's not harped on for too long, because while Meg is giving him a pick-me-up conversation or a pep talk, Phil intervenes and says, hey, we got a new job for you. Aphrodite, the god of love, needs your assistance. And you know the shtick, only you can save him, blah, blah, blah. So, of course, Hercules goes to beseech Aphrodite, who says, yeah, there's a monster running around. I brought this man's sculpture to life because he prayed for it. And yeah, it's seemingly running amok. So can you do me a favor and try and stop it? So you have on the side panels where they're talking to the sculptor, whose name is Pygmalion or Pygmalion, or they call him Piggy. I don't want to butcher his name, but I will warn you guys, I will probably butcher every Greek name in here until I get some practice. So Pygmalion is a sculptor who made this beautiful sculpture, he said, and he liked it so much that he prayed for it to come to life, and it eventually was brought to life by Aphrodite, seemingly tried to crush him, then ran away. So while they're on hot pursuit of this beast or of this monster, it seems that it had stumbled upon a farm where goats and sheep reside, and Hercules is like, okay, humble farmer, humble goat man, I will go ahead and take care of the monster for you. And 5 seconds later, he's getting knocked on his butt and punched right out of the barn. And he looks at Meg and he's like, yo, give me some room, because this might get a little rocky. No pun intended. This might get a little shaky. Make yourself get some distance, right? And this masked creature, or this face-covered creature, I'm pretty sure it's like something that was found in the barn, like comes out and like does battle with Hercules. And Hercules is trying to do a whole like hero monologue, like, in the name of Zeus, I will defeat you, or like, by the gods, you will be defeated by Hercules. And every time he tries to start this hero monologue, she punches him in the mouth. And it's the funniest thing I ever seen. Because it gets to the point where he's like, by Cerberus the dog's breath. It's like this person is hitting me with straight marble. And Meg's like, yeah, that's not too far from the truth. It is marble. So he starts boxing with this sculpture. And Meg is like, yeah, no, it's time to tag team. And her and Pegasus come through like, get off our homie. And the monster or the creature seemingly knocks them both to the ground, causing Pegasus to land on Meg. And one of the funniest lines come out of this. She's like, Pegasus, get off my Legasus. And I almost died reading that. Because I forgot how like situationally funny some Hercules clips or lines can be. And that is definitely Hercules movie material. Something I definitely believe Meg would say. But it comes to find out, or we come to discover, that this monster is just a really, really pretty sculpture that was brought to life through the prayer that's just misunderstood. It's not bad, it's not evil, it's just so full of kindness and love and appreciation that when it hugs people, when it tries to show affection, it does not know its own strength, which in fact Hercules knows all too well, growing up not really understanding his divinity or his divine strength, and kind of finds like an understanding between the two, so much so that the sculpture is like, so you'll teach me how to control my strength. And like I feel like it's going to be tagging along with the crew for the duration of this series, or for the first couple issues at least. But then we find out that Aphrodite has been kidnapped. Wild. We're going to pick up in issue 2 next month when issue 2 drops. But so far, I'm loving it because it feels like just a continuation of the Hercules movie. All it's missing are the muses. All it's missing are little like intermissions of ballads and soliloquy and song to make it the perfect compilation of what a Hercules series should be. Let me know, guys, if you want me to continue to cover Hercules by Dynamite, because this is only issue 1. Issue 2 will be out next month. And apparently we're going to figure out who this new bad is, or if it's a returning bad. We don't know, but I'm invested. Are you? Let me know in the comments. What is your favorite Disney movie? Or if it is Hercules, since we are talking about Hercules, not only what is your favorite Disney movie, but who is your favorite character in the Hercules Disney series? Other than that, guys, I will talk to you guys later. I'll get you guys with another video real soon.